Hey everyone, how's it going? SwiftRick here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about what I think are the great things they changed about the Sunsinger Warlock for Destiny 2, or now it's called the DawnBlade, which is an awesome name. And this is going to be mostly about PvP wise. I'll talk a little bit about PvE, but mostly for PvP, I really like the changes they made to the Warlock. There are some things that I don't like that they changed, but most of the things I do like. So first of all, the main thing is, you guys know I love Angel of Light. Angel of Light is my favorite perk for the Sunsinger. I love sky sniping. I just love the aerial combat of the Sunsinger, and not many people in Destiny 1 use it. I don't see many people use it for PvP. I don't use it for PvE at all, but for PvP I love Angel of Light, and they really focused the DawnBlade around the aerial combat of the Warlock. Even the super is mainly about the aerial combat, and I guess let's just talk about the super change. So they completely took off self-res. I'm happy about this just because for PvE wise, there's so many things people figured out you could do using res that made like glitches and made like weird things happen where you could make things easier for you by self-resing, and that really caused a lot of problems. And even in like PvP for trials, if you self-res at like a certain time and everyone's dead, the match won't end for some reason. I don't know why. Something like that. I don't know. A bunch of weird stuff. So Sunsinger self-res really caused a lot of problems. So for the Sunsinger for PvP, it's really close range. It really excels for close range. So like, you know, the melee and the grenades and everything that's the main thing about the Sunsinger. And now they took that off. Basically they made it more of a far range super for DawnBlade. You fly in the air, you're constantly floating around, and you're just slashing fire blades all around at people, and I think that's awesome. I really like that new super. I know it's basically like the Titan solar super. What is it called? The hammer, you know, the hammer throwing thing. I've completely I don't use a Titan, so I completely forgot what that super is called. My friends call it tortilleros, which means like a tortilla maker guy in Mexico, like in Spanish. So that's how I remember it. So I don't know what the actual name is, but either way, it's basically like that, except you're flying. So I don't know. I like it a lot. I like the change. I kind of don't like how it's kind of similar to that, but you're still flying around. So overall, I like the change. I like the super. I really like the new super, the DawnBlade super. And I'm happy there's no more self-res, because really, it caused too many problems. I am gonna miss the chucking a bunch of grenades at people. That was pretty fun to do, but I'm pretty sure the sword slashes are gonna be a lot cooler than that. So the next thing that they changed for the Sunsinger is the grenade. I love the fusion grenade. So in Destiny 1, if you stick someone with a fusion grenade and they don't have like an overshield or any extra armor, it'll kill them. It'll just kill them right when it explodes, no matter how much armor they have on, as long as they don't have like an overshield or whatever. But now on Destiny 2, I think if you stick someone, from the gameplay I've seen, they won't die. If they're full health, they won't die. They need to be damaged in order to die from a fusion grenade if it sticks them. So that's interesting. I don't know if I'd like it or not, because I guess I kind of understand that they nerfed it, the damage, just because like it's an insta kill. If you stick someone, they'll just die if they don't have armor or whatever. But in my opinion, it took skill to aim. It's like a precision grenade, you know, you need to precisely aim it and stick someone with it. It's not like the other two type of grenades where you just chuck it and whoever's in it will get hurt, and it's like a big radius and it just instantly hits onto them. But this one needs to be precise. I mean, it does have some kind of homing thing to it, but it mostly needs to be more precise than the other grenades. So I don't know, it took a little bit more skill to use that grenade than the others, but now they nerfed it and it doesn't kill them. And I don't know if this will be a problem, because if the damage is really like it's similar to the other grenades, I think I'd prefer using the other grenades, because it's more lenient. If you don't hit them right on, I mean, it's still gonna hurt them. It's still like connect onto them and hurt them. So if the damage is very similar, I don't think I'd prefer using the fusion grenade anymore, which is a bummer, because I really like the fusion grenade. But we'll have to see. I'll have to test it out. If it still significantly does a lot more damage, then I think I'll use it, because there's a lot of situations where I go up to someone and stick them and then I jump away, but sometimes I'm not able to jump away and they kill me. So since they have the time to shoot me while I'm sticking them, it might not be worth sticking them in Destiny 2, because if I go up to someone and stick them but they still survive and they kill me off, what's the point of sticking them, you know? So I think it's better just to shoot them than to chuck a sticky make a grenade on them. So I don't know, I'll have to test around the fusion grenade on the next Destiny 2 game, but we'll see how that goes. So as you can see throughout all these clips from Trials I did a while back, I haven't played Destiny for a while, so I'm kind of using old gameplay, but you can see I'm using aerial combat a lot. So I really like that they focused around the aerial combat for the next Destiny 2 game. But the thing I don't like is they took off, like, there's only 2 trees you can pick from. One of them has like Angel Light, and then the other one's like if you jump and aim you'll be like floating still. So they both basically have Angel Light, just a different type. But you can't really change specific perks. You can't change like one perk. You have to choose either this tree or this other tree. So there's only 2 perk trees for subclass, and I don't know, I kind of don't like it just because I don't know, you could really make your own unique build. Like my build, I rarely see anyone use my type of build in Destiny 1. Most people use the Touch of Flame, you know, Vicar Funeral, that other grenade, I forgot it was called, the Firebolt grenade. Yeah, that grenade, they usually use that grenade. And now that you don't really have a choice in specific perks, you're gonna see quite often someone with the same build as you. So most people are gonna have the same type of build just because you can't change specific perks, only those trees. So we'll see how that goes. I guess that kind of makes it more equal since everyone's kind of using the same thing. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'll have to see how it goes for PvP. Okay, now the last few things that I like that they added was the rifts. The DawnBlade Warlock can now conjure a rift that can either be a healing rift or attack power up rift, which was empowering rift. So the healing rift obviously will heal you if you're inside this aura that you create, or if you put empowering rift, your attack power will be increased if you're in that aura, and this can work for you or your teammates. So that's really cool. It's kind of like the weapons of light or blessings of light, but instead of an overshield, it'll just heal you. So that's really cool. You don't get protection from it. It doesn't, like, it's not an actual bubble that protects you. It's just the only thing it does, it heals you or increases your attack power, and that's still really good. That's gonna be awesome for both PvP and PvE. It's very helpful in my opinion for like getting control points as well, trying to take control of a certain point, but it'll be very useful for whatever situation in my opinion. Also, they added basically Twilight Garrison to the DawnBlade perks for one of the skill trees that you can choose. It's called Blazing Dash. You can dodge in midair, which is in my opinion basically the same thing as Twilight Garrison. So now the Warlocks have Twilight Gary no matter what if you have that perk tree on. And then they also added this thing where if you're in the air and you hold I think if you hold circle for PlayStation, you dash downwards to the ground. So instead of slowly floating down, you can hold circle and it just dashes you to the ground. And I don't know, just a bunch of awesome new perks that they added for the Warlock. And I'm really excited to try out this new DawnBlade Warlock. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be mostly great changes, a few bad changes, but mostly great. So I'm really excited to try it out. And guys, that's it for this video. If you guys really like this video, make sure you like the video. It'll really help me out. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. Maybe a certain class. I am planning on making a Titan soon, just so I can finish the Age of Triumph record book 100%, because I basically have everything done except I don't have a Titan, so I just gotta make a Titan. And luckily I held on to my Spark of Light so I can make it level 20 right away. But yeah, that's everything guys. I'll put links to my Twitch channel and everything else, so yeah, Instagram, whatnot, down in the description. So you guys have a great day and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.